Hey everyone, welcome to the video. We're going to be going over the lineup I put together for week 17 on Draftkings. Now this is for single entry GPPs and cash games, but if you want to throw it in the Millie Maker, you can, but just letting you know what I use it for. Now this is only Friday night, so it's just a rough draft, so this is subject to change, and if it does, I will post updates tomorrow and on Sunday if need be. So starting up at the top, we got Patrick Mahomes. They dropped a big game against Seattle in primetime on the road last week, and I like them to bounce back big time versus Oakland. They get to face off the Raiders at home. This should be a huge game for the Kansas City offense, as they're implied over 33 points this week. Oakland's giving up the 9th most points per game to the position, and their 31st TBA versus the pass. And I know a lot of people might be worried that they might sit starters if they got a big lead in the fourth quarter, but if that's the case, Patrick Mahomes already got all of his points. And last time they played, they actually went neck and neck the whole game. And for running backs, if you notice, we went cheap everywhere. Just the way the week worked, a lot of big guys sitting, so it opens up some value for the backups. So our first guy is CJ Anderson. Gurley was ruled out, so I think that makes Anderson an auto play. You should see another 20 plus touches, and the 49ers have given up the 10th most points per game to the position. So I like that play. And Jeffrey Wilson, I just recently moved on him. Matt Breida was ruled out, so 4,400. Give me a starting running back. The 49ers are going to be trailing, so he's going to get some receptions to boost his floor as well. And I like Tyreek Hill, pairing him up with Patrick Mahomes. If you look at the game logs, it looks like he got shut down by the Raiders last time they played, but this really wasn't the case. Mahomes just missed Hill on 2 deep touchdowns, and it could have been a huge day, and just everyone would be dying to play him this week, which I think they will be, but just even more so. And then next guy, Edelman, he's probably one of my favorite plays of the week. Slot receivers just kill the Jets. They're giving up the most points per game to slot receivers, over 23, and Edelman is the only reliable pass receiver, and the Patriots actually are playing for something, so I expect them to be full throttle for the whole game. Kendrick Bourne, another guy I recently just moved on. He's going to be the de facto 1 this week, so someone's got to catch the ball for the 49ers. So I just like getting the cheap Wilson and Bourne, because someone's got to get the ball, and they're going to be trailing, so they're going to have to pass too. And if they are trailing enough, the Rams can pull starters, and they'll get a softer matchup. And Travis Kelce, just number 1 tight end play. There's really not much to say. He's the best tight end in the league, going up against one of the worst teams in the league versus the tight end position. And the Raiders are dead last DVOA versus the tight end, and they've allowed the 7th most points. And last time they played, he absolutely went off for 42 points and just narrowly missed having 3 touchdowns, and we could have had a 50 burger. So I really like Kelce this week. And Peyton Barber, he's just way too cheap. I don't know why he's only 3,600. Running backs kill Atlanta, 3rd most points per game allowed, and 30th DVOA versus the run. Now he's probably going to lose some passing down work to Jacquizz Rodgers, but I like Barber's chances of having a decent day on the ground and getting in the end zone. And he did kill them last time they played too, so there's that. He had about 20 points. And then the defense, it was really just who I had left, so I'm not like in love, but I do like the Vikings versus the Bears. Minnesota is fighting for their lives to get a playoff spot, and it's a divisional matchup, and they are at home, and they're 4.5 point favorites, so it's all in their favor. So I think they're a pretty good play. Alright guys, that's all I have for the lineup this week. If there is any updates, I will let you know. If you have any questions, comment below, and like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck.